Gonna be starting a new playthrough. Let's play. What's it called? Blueprints. For this game, you really need a notebook, so I got one just in case. I think that should be fine. What am I actually gonna drop? It's storming.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate in Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret.
There's a secret 46 room, basically, I gotta find. That's the mystery.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 8th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I wonder why the game is called Blueprints. Is it the mansion blue? Day 1. Oh, I can move. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest? Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or item may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove any impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same room you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go to where you want it to lead. With all my love and my wishes, best of luck. I can't read that. Herbert Sinclair. I don't know what the middle thing says. What's this? The blueprint. This will serve as a useful map. R2. I have one room. And I can see one. Okay. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, that you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So that's what's gonna end the day, basically. Alright, back to this. Alright, so we'll go through the first door. I guess we'll go this one. And I get to choose. If I go through this one, I gain 2 steps. Automatically, that seems pretty good, but it looks like it's a dead end. I'm at 51 steps, so I didn't lose anything. But now this is locked. Reading for Reddington? I don't know where that is at. Oh. Oh, she just jumped. She's on my PC. That's supposed to be my grandmother? I don't like her stepping on all the buttons. I don't even know what happened. I don't know if do I lose steps if I go back? I better not risk it. Let's just move forward for now. So I wait the step going into this room. As you can continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observation. A pad, scrap, or a paper, or perhaps most fitting, a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Which I have. key. Okay, so I can still go. This give me 10 steps. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiards room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiards room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. I don't know who that is. So, have I really learned anything special? What's this? I don't know what that is. A jewel? So now there's no more runes and I wasted a step. Now I'll know if I go back to a previous room, if I lose a step, that means I gotta make the most out of everything. Yes, I lost a step. I'm gonna write that down. So far, I haven't really learned anything that felt too integral. Oh, my cat. What room am I in? Well, if I go back, that automatically uses up like 3 steps. Although I gain a step every time I go in here. So if you go back in the room, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I will say it. I'm gonna go like this hallway. So even going through a hallway uses up a room. Or footsteps. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. What if I have a key? Oh wait, this don't even matter. Why isn't there a brick thing over here? That's not even a lock right there. Wait, this is the locked side. When you enter a chapel, you lose money? What do you a corridor? Wait, was I about to go back into the previous room? I better write that down. Rooms in the west wing tend to be locked. Not true that it is. I may need a key. I gotta keep track of my timer because I got my laundry. I got like 5 minutes. Alright, then try to unlock it. Wait, can I take the hat? No, I can't. Let's go courtyard. I wish I could look at the map. Oh, I kind of can. We'll do courtyard. Or garden, whatever this is. A metal detector. Do I actually have to use it? And how? Nah, I'm trying to use the metal detector. Then gem required. Oh, I actually need a gem? Wait, what happened to the one I had? I guess this will give me footsteps. Oh, they both need... Oh, wow. Okay, so I can't... I gotta pay attention to the gem thing. I didn't even see that. I have a closet. Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll for a new floor plan. Okay. And I got a key, too. Silver key. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can grab from here. Okay. And if I don't like it, I just collect the dice. We'll go into this room. Oh, snap. That might come in handy. I'm looking for more something to take notes. Oh. Oh, wow. And I'm at 50 footsteps. I'll lose money, but I would like to see how the chapel looks. So you can lose one. It's a random chapel in the house. That's crazy. Okay, now I'll be right back. I gotta go get my laundry. So that'll wait till later. Well, I'll probably be down there in a few more minutes. So go do this. But either way, it leads to a dead end or to one room. Five footsteps. That is so sick. Oh, I need a gem for that. This one has a puzzle. This is a storeroom. Oh, one's a key. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use up footsteps. But because I have money. Oh, but you can't buy the same thing. I can give myself more footsteps. Oh, okay. This uses up a gem though. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Just like the dice. That's like a creepy drawing of my grandfather. Do I not get a meal? Oh, it's because I'm on rank 5. Damn. I think we'll go this way. Oh, you need a gem for that one? Oh, this is a dead end. We'll do the puzzle. We got whatever this is. A wind-up key? Dear Herbert, it was great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldham this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in a decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found the time, and I had included with the letter all the details you need to share with guests should you incline to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Mr. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within it. The other 2 are always empty. The blue box is true. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. Ah, okay, so this is a trick. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. And only one box has a price within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. This is the blue box. Oh, okay, well, obviously, this is true. And one of these is a lie. The blue box is empty. Or the blue box is true. It's really a 50-50. Are there any clues? Two of these are going to be empty. And I don't think anything in this letter. However, yes, it wasn't an empty one. So the other 2 are empty. So this is a lie. This one was true. And this one was true. That is actually not bad. What? So I can really mess up. I can't go up these stairs? I wonder if that game comes up again, if they'll be different. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Poem Bird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger in the public eye. Even before her library success, the niece and the closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from political association that one might make with Sinclair family. January 27, 86. Swinburne author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermie, Herald's staff writer, she confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundit that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by the Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them the person of interest in the Findale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who were also called themselves the Children of the Black Water. Ruffington's Press was quick to dismiss the rumor in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reason. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author, colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to her as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the wave down a local. This is the 3rd major last year. This was cut off. No traces in discovered Asinka area, but searches continue. Mary Matthews Jones, the author and illustrator who financed fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by close friends around 5:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late lunch GN date at the 100 Bells Stateroom in Trindale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home. The carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So much story. Okay, I think that's the last page. Yeah, I'll read that momentarily. I gotta check out my laundry. Alright. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves of the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown fabled closed exhibit. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today. As local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum ground, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruder broke into the museum, subdued the royal guards, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels had not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen in the renowned ruby crown of the the whole page is not, I just noticed. Rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of blank Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose materials worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. And I think that was the last page. Okay. Damn. Okay, so what room am I in? Well, I can go this way. A gym? What's that noise? Must be my footsteps. Why did my rooms go down? My steps. I was at like 50. Okay, I need an electric key. Oh, jeez. I don't keep these though, that's the downside. It's a Christmas picture. Oh, I locked myself out of these rooms. This one not necessarily, I just can't. Oh, you lose half. Oh wow, I didn't even look at that. Oh wait. I gotta avoid going to the weight room. Uh-oh. My steps are gonna go decrease. Damn, what a waste. Oh my gosh, I think I locked myself out. Bridget, please pick up some more fruits before Friday, as we have been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, I think. So I think I should. And even bread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should be cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Need a key. No. And I think I'm locked out of all the other ways. Even if I go back all the way here, it sucks that it's on this side. I have to go back through minimum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm losing, and I don't think there's any way to unlock that door. So I might have to call it a night. We'll just have to call it. I guess that's as far as we made it. Do we lose the coins? So day 1 I made it to 22 rooms. That's almost half. We'll continue for a little bit more. Day 2. And I think this game is going to be only a Sunday thing. So I'll only play this. I won't continue this tomorrow. I'll continue it on Sunday, next Sunday. Because I heard the game's not very long. So it all resets. The same letter. So this will always be unlocked. I don't have the metal detector, right? No, I don't. This is not a bad way to start with this. This is the one letter I read earlier. So things don't really change. Everything gets put back to where I got it. Well, everything has light now, I think. Wait, what did I do? If I do keycard entry system off, that means that it is turned off, right? I won't know until I unlock one, unfortunately. I gotta do it like this because I gotta test out that puzzle. Four boxes. Wait, wouldn't that make this one the true one? The game is the same, right? Yeah, because there's not one box in this room and there's now 4 boxes in the room. The gems are in the true box. That's such an easy one. What if I don't have any? Okay, they can't take money from you if you don't have any. Do the den. I don't think there's anything in here, but I'd rather have this be the dead end. The fixed star. The stargazer's component to constellation. Companion. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellation, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky of any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on the single day. This book is a solid base for astronomy. Will help you easily identify the constellation, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star 1 Gold. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice. 3 steps. Diamondus Minor 1 gem. The Southern Cross, a room with 4 doors, are more common today. Farmer's Apple are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus, the dead end rooms are more common today. So that's a minus. Sale, everything 50% off today. Floralis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely contain special flowers today. Okay. Can I use it? I can move it. Keep going. Oh, wait. Other way. I get it. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Can I move it up? Okay, so I gained 1 coin. That makes me wonder. There's gotta be something that can move it. Wait, I have an idea. Stinks I can't run. So I seen the one thing. What if I move it now? Now, for the love of everything, let's hope we don't see the dead end one. It's too high up. What happened? That's as high as it can go. So I can only see one thing a day then. Or can I change it? No, I can't change it. Okay. Okay, so it's one thing a day. I gotta remember that. Doors, well, okay, yeah, this is the one. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password scribbled out. Okay. The commission area will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Without? Without? I don't know what the shovel's for. I can't afford the shovel. I'll take the gems. Get the bananas. We'll take the keys. I don't know what the car keys are for. Damn, I think I just locked myself out. I haven't gotten any keys. Damn. I don't think any of the... I can't go any other way. Oh, wow. That was the only path ahead. I did not even consider... Of course, the room to the west would be locked. I should have gone straight to be safe. And really nothing I can do now. I can look. I don't think I'm going to find anything. Yeah, it just leads back to the main room. I'm gonna have to stop there. I have the car key, but it does me no good. Yeah, it's only an hour. We made it room 1410. Less, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, though. Tomorrow we'll probably play something else. Now we'll save and quit. But yeah, I'll continue the game next week on Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be playing a different Let's Play. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out tomorrow. There's one I want to start, but I don't know yet. Still on Elden Ring, but we'll see.